G'day, it's just after sunrise, not as early as I normally like to get out here. I haven't actually kept a feed of fish in a very long time, so yeah, I'm going to see if I can get a few flathead. It'd be cool if I could bag out. I have two setups with me, they're both still set up from brim fishing. So one of them's got 4 pound on it, which is pretty light for flathead fishing, but I'll see how I go. And the other one's got 8 pound, so that should be fine. The 4 pound one, as soon as one dusts me off, I'll switch it out, but I can't be stuffed retying a leader for now. Other than that, the rivers are still just running super dirty from the cyclone, so I'm going to fish them out. It's still going to be terrible, I'm assuming. All the Facebook groups, everyone's just saying don't even bother at the moment, but if there's one thing I know how to catch, it's flathead. So I'm hoping that even though it's super dirty, even though I'm going to have to drop the lure on their head, I'm still going to be able to find a few. That's the hope anyway. I'm pretty confident. I think I have some pretty consistent spots and know which way they face with different tides and that sort of thing. So anyway, I'm going to give it a go. For the most part, I'm going to be using a 1/6 or 1/4 ounce 3.0 VMC Grip R Jighead. I have both versions. I have the finesse and the heavy version today, depending on how big the flatty are. I've never had one of these spend, but I'm ready with the heavy version just in case. And I'm going to be chucking a 3-inch heavy hitter on that. That lure is just such a flathead cheat code. I've fished it in dirty water before and they still find it. I don't know whether it's the thumping tail or the just massive body roll or what. Flathead always love pink. Don't know why. I am going to run the heavier jighead straight up. So this is a 3.0 1/4 ounce VMC Grip R heavy jighead. You can see it has a solid keeper rather than a split keeper, and it still has a wire keeper too. It also has a chin attachment point, so you can run trebles or whatever if you want to. Trick with the 3.0s on the 3-inch heavy hitters. My preferred option, sometimes I run 1/02 just because it's easier to grab out of the box if it's there. But essentially the 3.0 will always align at the start of this little hook keeper. So for running weedless, there's this little fin on the back. And essentially, if you have the hook come out right there at the front, it always rigs up perfectly. So that's just a little trick for you. CrushCity, a heap of their lures have that. Have a little, I guess, visual gauge that if you know what you're looking for, it's quite easy to do. You don't have to line the jig head up every time. Super easy to rig. So there we go, come out right at the start. I like to pull it on for starters and then just keep massaging it forward, because that really hooks into that wire keeper. And then if you really want to make sure the wire keeper's in, just pull it down like that. There you go. Awesome looking lure. Well, the forecast last night didn't say anything about rain. I probably should have checked this morning because it's raining. Can't see anything, it's super dirty, so no idea if there's bait there or not. We shall find out. That's a good one. Oh, yep. Finally a little hit. Got one. Feels alright. Feels heavy. I might have hooked him in the side. Oh no, he smashed it. There we go. Never used that colour before, but it goes alright. pink sunset. Heavy hitter. Will you be one for the bag? Yes, you are. 41. Just. That's one. Well, that confirms what I was thinking. I thought they'd be able to be found in the pylons even in super dirty water. Like, this is a jolly pink lure, and bloop, disappeared. But if you run it straight past the fatty's face and he's keen, which he is if he's up in the shallows, he's going to hit it. Oh, missed him. 2 hits. We'll get him. We'll get him. That's a bit far away. Good thing about these heavy hitters is it takes no speed at all for the tail to go crazy, which means in dirty water you can keep it in front of them but also keep the action going. Other paddle tails just take more to get up and go. Some of them will kick if you're running weedless, but you don't want to be running weedless out here. Oh, I hesitated on that. That was my fault. I should have had him. Oh. Just switch to a finesse style hook. I think some of these smaller ones I'm struggling to hook set on the heavy gauge. Probably a skill issue, but make the gear work for you. Oh, here's a good example of the current flow. So current's pushing out here, wind's pushing this way actually, but it's creating a massive eddy just here. And that's what we want to fish. Oh, good brim. That's pretty cool. Bloody hell. Starting to wonder whether I was a little bit overconfident. Still to get a few fish is good, but really thought I'd still be able to get a bag of flatty, and I haven't been able to. I did miss a couple though. It was 100% skill issue. A flat up. Alright, brim. Vapors. Oh, he smacked it while I was charging away. Oh, something was keen, he chased it. Jeepers, that smashed it. I did not need to set the hook on that. Thanks for coming this way, mate. What are you? feels like a flathead. He's really cranky. Oh, he's under. Big head shakes, you look cranky. Oh yeah, that is a good. That is not one to miss. Oh. No, 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 no. Yes. That is a good one. That is a good one. That is a big one. So just quickly before I get this guy back, and you can see he's solid. He's a good fish. Fisheries New South Wales tracked their dusky flathead. Tons of catches, commercial and just hobbyists. And the biggest male dusky flathead that they found was 61 centimeters. That's it, 61. So this guy's over 60. So while we have a slot limit, 40 centimeters to 75 centimeters, to me, if we want big girls, I'm talking bigger than this. I'm talking giants, 85s, meteries. So we just don't get them around here, not often. It's because people are eating this size. So my suggestion is, even though legally I could take this guy and eat it, if it's a 60 centimeter flatty or bigger, big odds that's a female. Big odds that thing's gonna potentially get bigger. The males don't get bigger than this, so it's worth throwing them back. So I'm just gonna get a quick photo and then we'll throw it back. Not exactly the session that I'd planned. I missed a lot of fish. The dirty water definitely made it difficult, and some spots that normally fire weren't firing. Some spots I just didn't want to fish because it's not like the poo from all this flooding. I still was able to get a couple of flatty, only bringing one home, but that's alright. One's better than none. And the Land of 60s model is always a joy. And to get a couple of brim, when lately that's all I've been aiming for, is also a win as well. For them to hit things on a 1/4 ounce, you know, that's pretty good. All in all, not a bad morning's fishing. Thanks for watching.